This clip is for you if you're just confused about what the hell is going on between Mercedes and George Russell. As soon as Max Verstappen announced that he was going to drive for Red Bull in 2026, we expected the announcement of contract extensions for both George Russell and Kimi Antonelli. Well, we haven't had even one of them. To add to this, there have been comments by George where he said that the extension would take time. Then there have been comments by Toto Wolff, who first claimed after Zandvoort that both Kimi and George would be driving for Mercedes. But then there has been no official confirmation. So what's actually going on? Why is there such a delay, and why does there appear to be a bit of a cold war between Toto Wolff and his drivers? Let's take a look and let's try to break it down from each perspective. So first of all, when we talk about Toto, it does appear that while in 2026 Max was unable to wiggle himself out of a Red Bull contract and is still interested to join Mercedes for 2027. He has already informed Toto, and the whole summer break, spending time together on the yacht and all those things, they were probably a part of building a bigger relationship. At the same time, if Toto wants to sign Max Verstappen for 2027, he cannot give George Russell or Kimi Antonelli, for that matter, a contract that's more than a 1-year extension plus any year option that would be on his side. At the same time, if you look at it from George's perspective, first of all, it is clear that George has probably been offered a single-year extension and then an option. And for a driver of his caliber and the kind of job he's done this season where he's taken over the leadership, it's a bit of a slap across the face, and that's something he's not willing to take. He's looking for a loyalty and a long-term commitment from Mercedes, which he is probably not getting. Secondly, I think George has reached a point where the consistent appreciation of Max Verstappen from Toto Wolff, it is starting to become a bit irritating. Now, talking about the Kimi Antonelli perspective. Now, when we talk about the Kimi Antonelli perspective, it's a bit strange because he's still a rookie and he still hasn't found his feet in Formula One. But it does appear that even Kimi, or at least his handlers, they've seen the way Toto has gone about things and strung him along, and they are not impressed. They've seen how the Max factor is playing into the equation, and somehow a driver who was brought into the team as a teenager and was supposed to be groomed, he's now put in a situation where his future is uncertain. And this is entirely Toto's fault. The Kimi camp, I'm not entirely sure about this one. I'm speculating, but I don't think they are willing to have another season where they have a sword hanging over their head, just like they've had this season. They want assurances, and it seems Toto is not willing to give them. Secondly, Kimi knows his worth now, because if somehow the contract ends between Mercedes and Kimi and he is on the market, there are multiple teams that would jump head over heels to hire him. He is a proven talent, and again, he's not had the best of starts, but the underlying talent is there, and if Toto is not willing to commit, Kimi might take his services elsewhere. So these are the three perspectives, and this is where the deadlock is. If you were Toto Wolff, what would you do? What would be your call for the 2026 season and beyond? Do let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.